Welcome to today's second video for you. In this video, we'll try to analyze the ongoing fighting on Tigray-Afar border. I'll try to brief you on a map. Where are the front lines? Both the sides are accusing each other of starting this conflict. Now Ethiopian government has also released a statement. Getachew Tigray military command spoke a few hours ago. What are the names of the places mentioned by the two parties where fighting is ongoing? Who started this offensive? And interestingly, there is no mention of Afar militias, Afar fighters in Getachew statement, in Tigray military command's statement. We know that fighting is ongoing right on Tigray-Afar border. Are Afar militias, Afar forces not part of this military campaign, or Tigray missed it? I think Tigray regional government, Tigray military command missed it. Otherwise, it cannot be possible that Afar forces are not on board, because we'll have a look at the map. On one front, there will inevitably be involvement of Afar militias, Afar forces. Secondly, viewers, Fano's role would be important as well. We know that Fano has been under crackdown for months. Thousands of Fano fighters are in prisons, and East Amhara Fano is in alliance with the government. Its fighters are deployed to Kobo front. They are fighting there. What about Gondar Fano, Gajjam Fano, if fighting intensifies on Gondar Western Tigray border? What will Fano do? Will it fight like it fought last year? That remains to be seen. Before having a look at front lines on a map, who started this escalation on a southern front? Well, if Tigray Defense Force started this offensive on southern front, it means that TDF will not launch an offensive on Volkite, because TDF intends to replicate what it did last year. Last year, if you remember, Tigray Defense Force in July last year, Tigray Defense Force moved in southern direction towards Kobo. It entered Amhara region, then Afar region. It tried to move towards Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital. It did not try to attack Western Tigray. Why? Because perhaps it did not want to involve Eritrean forces. It wanted to keep Eritrean forces out of the picture, out of the conflict. Obviously, joint Eritrean Amhara ENDF alliance would be difficult for TDF to counter. So, in order to keep Eritrean forces out of last year's war, after June 2021 war, Tigray focused on Amhara Afar regions. Again I'm saying, if TDF started this conflict on southern front, we are not going to see TDF offensive on Western Tigray, firstly. But if Ethiopian National Defense Force started this escalation on southern front, it means that TDF was about to launch an offensive on Volkite. It was very close, TDF was very close to attacking Volkite, and now Ethiopian National Defense Force has opened a new front on southern side to keep Tigray forces preoccupied on southern front, to stop Tigray forces from attacking Western Tigray. So that is how I understand the situation. We'll have to wait a few days to see the objectives of Tigray Defense Force and Ethiopian National Defense Force behind this new escalation. Now, where are the front lines now? Because the two sides have shared the names of different places when it comes to ongoing fighting. Ethiopian Communication Ministry just a few minutes ago issued a statement. In the statement mentioned three places that Tigray forces are attacking. Three places. Firstly, Bisober. Bisober is to the east of Alamata, Afar Tigray border. Secondly, Zobel, Amhara region, to the east of Kobo. Thirdly, Tekulashe. Tekulashe is to the west of Kobo, again Amhara region. What did Getachew say? Getachew mentioned some places like Bisober, which was mentioned by ENDF as well. Bisober, firstly, Bala, Yellow, Gobagala, four places, and two other are Chobeber and Janora. Let me clarify on this map for you. Firstly, what is Ethiopian government's position? Where is TPLF-led TPLF forces, Tigray forces? Where are they attacking? You can see Kobo here, firstly. To the east of Kobo, this is Boran, and to the north of Boran is Zobel, Zobel Mountains. So one place mentioned in the statement of Ethiopian Communication Ministry is Zobel, not visible on this map, but Zobel is somewhere here to the north of Boran. Mountains to the east of Zobel. Secondly, this place, Amora Gadal mountain, and here there is Tekulashe. This is Tekulashe here, and this area is also mountainous. So these two areas to the east and west of Kobo are under attack from Tigray Defense Force according to Ethiopian government. Kobo has not been attacked so far, but reportedly Reuters, some other sources are reporting that residents in Kobo, they can hear the sounds of gunfire, artillery fire. It means that fighting is going near Kobo, to the east and west of Kobo. And if you remember last year when Tigray Defense Force moved towards Kobo, they captured mountainous places to the east and west of Kobo first. If TDF succeeds in taking control of Zobel, Boran, and these places to the west of Kobo, Kobo will fall, because from these mountainous places, TDF will start artillery strikes on Kobo. That is what happened last year. So these two fronts are mentioned in Ethiopian government's statement. Third front mentioned is here to the east of Alamata. You can see Alamata here, viewers, and this is Bala. Close to Bala is Bisober. Bisober here on Afar Tigray border. This is third front. This is not a mountainous area. I think it's a plain territory right on Tigray Afar border. So that is what I'm saying, that how can Afar forces militias not be part of this offensive, because fighting is right on Tigray Afar border. So these three fronts mentioned in Ethiopian government statement. What did Getachew say? What is Tigray military command saying about fronts? TDF says that Ethiopian National Defense Force, Amhara forces, Fano militia, other militias, they have attacked Tigray. Alamata under attack, firstly. Secondly, Bala under attack. This is on Tigray Afar border. Thirdly, here, Bisober. They say Bisober, Bala, Alamata. And fourth place is Gobagala. Gobagala is also close to Afar Tigray border. So Tigray is confirming this eastern front, but Tigray says fighting is inside Tigray. Tigray is not moving, Tigray force is not moving towards Afar, rather Tigray is defending its territories. No mention of Zobel or Tekulashe in Tigray's statement. So Tigray is not confirming any fighting to the east or west of Kobo. Thirdly, two other places are mentioned in TDF's statement. These are Chobeber and Janora. Are these places on southern front? I am not sure because I know that Tuber is on Gondar front. You can see here Debark, Zarima, and this is Tuber. And Janora is also reportedly close to this front. So is TDF saying that there is some sort of escalation on this front as well? Gondar, Mesabri, Salamati front? Because I could not find Janora and Chobeber on Kobo front, on Afar front. So it's not clear. The next we will try to clarify about these two places. Viewers can share their inputs as well if they have information about Janora and Chobeber. So right now main front is this one, viewers, so Kobo front, and but TDF will definitely try to move in on Kobo from these mountainous places if TDF succeeded in taking control of these mountainous places. And let's see what will ENDF do. ENDF will definitely try to take back Vaja. This is Vaja on Tigray-Amhara border, a boundary it has been between Tigray and Amhara forces, Tigray and Ethiopian National Defense Force. Thank you for watching.